Rated M for mature.
Hey and welcome everyone.
Hello.
This is another episode of Let's Play Together Fallen Earth, and we're starting traditional again at night, and that's why you can see us so badly here. And we're gonna move a little bit into the moonlight here, just over the street.
Yeah. Whee!
Are you? Ah!
Sorry.
Don't run into me.
I'll
No,
try.
it's okay. You will land softly. So, in the last episode, we started building medium rifle ammunition and medium pistol ammunition.
Yes.
And you can see that here. And this is required for certain types of pistols or for the rifleman, the first battle rifle. But later to that, the recipe you can find, first you need some medium gunpowder. So the recipe for that goes under science in gunpowder. And there's the medium gunpowder, and for that you need 2 of the geological chemicals and 2 weak biological chemicals. One of them. And if you have done that, you can go to the rifle ammunition, and you have the medium rifle ammunition here, and you require then the medium gunpowder, 2 scrap copper and 2 scrap lead and 2 scrap steel, and you get a lot of 150 shots. So that we can find here, and together we prepared it a little bit off screen. And the next thing we should show off is, and I'm going to open the recipe book again, Qareena has gotten herself some new guns.
Yay!
So let's have a look at that. I'm going to be envying her for those. And she said she had built the GA10 service pistols here. And let's have a look at the stats. They look very nice. They are the item level 22. They have ammo magazines of 10. They have damage ballistic per shot 37.
The delay is slightly higher on these compared to my old ones,
0.7.
but only by 0.2 seconds.
I hope though that the big magazine carriage and the actual damage per bullet helps out with that. The DPS by that is almost 40. And she has a reload time. I was referring as into it the pistol. The pistol has a reload time, or you now have a reload time with your guns of 3 seconds.
Yeah, that's the same as the other ones, which is cool because it's so fast.
Yes, and compared to the Platmasters, remember?
Yeah.
The maximum increase indeed as well. There's a 40 meters now in that, and not 35 anymore.
Yeah.
And needs though an attack skill of 66 into pistol, and I hope
I'm doing now.
Yeah, because otherwise you won't be able to take out the full damage.
Yep.
So always keep your skill points in your certain weapon type you use up to the weapon level you're actually using.
Ooh,
and always have some
points into pistol.
Yeah, always have some IP points left, flexibly left to put it when needed. So don't waste all your AP points at once.
Yeah.
We're giving actually a bad example. We just put ourselves to a low amount of points we can set, but I think for the lower levels it's not that bad yet, cause we could like wait a couple of levels before we actually continue spending points else than in, as we said, in the actually weapons we're gonna use. So that's with your weapon, and because I couldn't stand having just like my old weapons. You remember I have built the on a small arm rifles the Magnum rimfire rifle, and we have made the ammunition for that, which is the heavy rifle ammunition. And to keep now up a little bit with my quick shooting gunslinger here, I've created the reconstructed SOG M8A, and
that's a mouthful.
Yeah, that's actually a name. And it comes up. No, it's actually in my horse. So my horse is still carrying it. So I'm gonna look in the inventory of my horse and drag that then into my inventory. There it is. Then we go into gear. There's the weapon. And as you can see, item level 20, just a quick stats. 18 shots in the magazine, 48 ballistic damage, 60 DPS, 2.5 second reload time, and a maximum range of 60 meters. And I think,
That's a nice reload time.
yeah, that sounds all nice by the stats, and I can go into competition now with you on a medium range distance with that.
Yeah.
Actually, I see it more as a helper, because what you don't like as a sniper is if you don't kill someone, or you shot someone and there's like people or animals around that corpse that have noticed your kill and turn onto you. A one-shot rifle is not maybe the best weapon then to defend.
No.
Especially hectically, you might miss more often than if you having like a shot where you can aim a while into. So I hope to compensate in that situations with this gun.
Mm-hmm.
And let's go have a quick look at my gear. There's the weapons, and you can see there's the composite crossbow, which I'm gonna withdraw now, because I want to show off the weapon. I not only want to show it off, I also want to really use it and see what it does, because I haven't yet.
Haven't had a chance to do that yet.
Yes. So the last thing we wanted to refer to is we also been a little bit cheeky and used our new skills in trade skills. I'm going to show them off right here. There we have the trade skills. So I'm going to sort them after the highest level. As we said, the stats, intelligence and perception do a little bit exceed the limit. So if you're level 12 like us and do not really reach the limit by 66 points in that might be the reason that you haven't put any points into intelligence or perception, which doesn't necessarily mean you have to. It's just if you're gonna be a crafter, this might be the skills you're gonna or stats you're gonna look into.
Personal preference, basically.
I think if you're just gonna build just like really someone focused on highest damage or something, and wanna use the points from intelligence maybe into some mutations to furthermore increase your damage or give you cool dodging abilities, escaping abilities, you could do that. For crafter guys, it's basically set to say having intelligence and perception here. Anyway, we have with our new trade skill stats now built a bit more armor.
Yes.
And I'm gonna show that off under the recipe book as well. So first off, we went into armor skills and have built some more shoulder protection, and it comes up under here. And since we're now level 56, we could build the hardened shoulder armor. We needed 4 leather, 4 weak biological chemicals, and 1 scrap fastener for that. And yeah, that's what we're gonna change now. So quick look at the gear. You see the old one is here. That was the scrap shoulder armor. And here comes the stat compare. It's 3 level higher, and it doesn't give like overly better stats, but it definitely gives better stats on everything. Even if not, that much. All in all, it's a better investment.
Ooh, I prefer it color-wise.
Yeah, and I see you like the look already a little bit more.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have a closer look on that once I closed all my windows here. The next thing we bought is a new helmet. And even though it looks a little bit more soft or textile here,
to be honest, I don't know why I'm yaying, because it looks almost exactly the same, just a different color.
Exactly, that's true. You're gonna see that on you, because I'm zooming in. If you wanna switch now, there we see it's definitely the same 3D model with just another texture, and indeed some new stats. And I'm jumping on my horse by accident, so gonna put that on as well though. And something that gonna replace now our Clinton surgical mask, which we haven't got in the mine in the town event. No, not in the mine, actually in the town event quests, or from the town event quests we could get. You remember maybe the what was it, coins?
Yeah, the Tintin coin thing.
Yeah, which you could use then at the merchants, and one of them would have the surgical mask. And that's a thing I still have here in my horse, the Clinton Farm surgical mask. And as you can see, it's a mouse protection that will give you resist into poison, radiation, and disease. So it's not really something that holds off weapon attacks like ballistics or melee attacks. But this is supposed to go after poison, diseases, and the gas mask is the equivalent, just a better level. We can see here item level 19, and it gives way higher stats as resistance into disease, acid, poison, and it also gives you resistance now into radiation.
Awesome.
Yes, and we can
probably
use that soon. Yes, we should. And give ourselves a funny look. I'm gonna close the windows here though before. Oh yeah, I can see you from the side already.
Nice.
Let's look into the light. Oh, it turned daylight in between.
Whoa.
That went quick. There goes our tradition again. And is it just my impression, but your gas looks a little bit darker green?
Must just be the lighting.
Must be the lightning.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's the female model that actually really gives a darker green. Well, I do have a bit more of a metalish look there if you look. There's a little bit more.
True.
Yeah. That must be the difference between the female and the male equivalent here.
Silly,
even if it's the same. Yeah. Same stats. We're not gonna complain about that. So
I'm gonna take it off for now though, because
I'm gonna keep it on. Because I think you just look too badass with it, even though it's all scrap on our armor. I think we will get like better armor though in the end. Maybe we can dye ourselves at some point and have this like unique look. Yeah. Anyway, I really want to shoot this new gun.
Yes.
So I say let's go ahead with our missions we have to do. We still have to speak to Viral in Odenville. We remember that was a chota down in the camp in the south.
Yeah, but don't we have some new pants to put on?
Do we?
Yeah, we made some hide pants.
Oh yeah, that's true. I actually hid them, the hide pants. Also in my horse. I don't really know if I wanna carry them.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought these pants are actually a higher level than our current tactical pants. But if you have a look, they actually give a slider less piercing, slashing, and crushing resistance. Well, it's not really true about the slashing. Well, you're right.
Crushing and piercing, yes.
Yeah. It's a little bit shifted. I see that, for example, the poison resistance is 1 point less. And
yeah.
You see that the piercing is a little bit less, the ballistic is a little bit less, the slashing is then a bit better. The crushing is a little bit less. It's a little bit shifted, and I think it could be both the same level. It's just a little bit shifted into maybe what you want to have more protection or less protection in.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll put mine in my horse as well then, and
I'm thinking I might even try them now, just to
try it out.
Yeah, it's a higher level though. Doesn't naturally mean, as you see on the stat, it must be like all be better. Compare the stats before you build something or before you put on something, because it might be that your older gear, lower level, not necessarily older, but lower level gear is maybe better by the stats for what you gonna look into. I mean, if you're gonna be a sniper, you probably like to have range damage, range damage resistance. If you're a melee tank, then you're probably not really have a lot of use for that. Depends though. If you get to the point where you're getting shot at with enemies having guns, ballistic weapons already, then that might switch again. So it really depends on what level you are, what you're gonna use. So if you feel like the old one is better, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to use the new one that looks worse to the stats for you. And I'm gonna keep these pens for now in my horse's inventory and the rest. And also I should, sorry about that, I should put the crossbow there. And the helmet and the shoulder part we can sell wherever past a
Yeah.
merchant. But as I said, we should walk down, or right down to Viral now, the Choda.
Yes.
I hope that we get to see some action soon and can make of our new guns, pistols, rifles.
Yes.
Yes.
Time to test out our toys.
Yes. New toys are the best. I'm sorry. I hope I'm not getting a cold as well.
No, I hope not. One of us dying is enough.
Yeah. Well, isn't it usually one at a time?
Yeah.
Okay. So here we are at the Choda camp. And I remember Vira is just down here, the entrance.
Yeah.
And that combination, hide pants and camouflaged chain, light chain jacket is a bit funny.
Yeah, I prefer my tactical pants looks wise.
Let's speak to Vira though.
Yeah.
And he says, so you think you're as tough as the children? We'll see. We get 30 experience point for that. So as if we talked the first time to him, that's a bit funny.
Yeah.
And indeed he comes up with a new quest where he says, we've heard you've been killing salvagers. Battle is always good. The strong flourish that way. But you need to show your respect for the children as well. Harry from Midway is our best weapons maker in the area. The salvagers have cut his supplies short by stealing from the children's scrapyards. I want you to prove your respect to the children by joining our hunt.
That didn't seem to make much sense to me somehow.
No, that sounds as chaotic or, yeah, as their whole concept is. So,
Reading the actual mission description makes more sense than what he said.
okay. Let's read. Viral and Odenwheel wants you to meet up with the Choda warriors to kill the savages near the road of Midway. I'm gonna check if that's a timed mission, because it sounds a little bit like, but it's not.
No.
That's a good thing. And yes, we are up for battle. That was what we actually was looking into.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get my weapons out now already.
Ooh, yes. Up on a horse. I think we can actually get them out on the horse. It's just that we cannot fire them on the riding horse. So I'm gonna try that. Let's go to the battle rifle. And indeed, I picked
that's the wrong way. It's this way?
This way? Hold on. Oh yeah, you're right.
You're heading towards the scorpion.
Mission. Oh yeah, I can't wait now to meet him with our new guns.
You know, I'm being too vain. I'm gonna put my gas mask back on.
Might though be a good idea against anything venomous, and I think the huge scorpion, when we go to it,
Yeah, they usually use
against it would be a good idea to put on the mask, yeah. They usually do have poison when they attack you. And especially since seems to be a huge one, it probably gives huge poison damage. Anyway, we're not even going for this mission right now.
No.
We're going to meet up with some warriors and kill some salvagers.
Yes.
Yes. And I think that sounds very much like a battle rifle or a quick shooting pistol mission here.
I've put my old pistols and the ammo in my horse because they're still in really good condition.
Yeah.
And I figured, you know, I might whip them out again at some point. Just in case.
I'm still riding in the wrong direction.
Oops.
Still quite a way to go here.
Well, it is on the way to Midway, so...
Yeah. And there's someone with a nice bike who wants to show off that he can go off a little bit quicker than us. And yeah, we should turn in a little bit though to our quest mark.
Yep.
But yeah, we'll get to that point where we'll probably have our bike ourselves.
Yeah.
For now we're down to the
eventually.
horses. And the next goal for us is to build the next horse. Got the recipes for that. And I think I see some salvages here. And that is the perfect distance actually for a sniper. Don't worry, I'm coming down, and
Do we have to meet anyone first, or
I have actually no
do we just
idea.
have to kill them?
I thought
Find
it
the
just
total hunting party. We have to actually find people first.
yeah. I just thought we don't need the horses for that anymore, being that
Sure.
close.
I'll get off my horse.
And I have no idea where I'm trying to build or create a waypoint here. So let's move a little bit around.
Yeah.
Or do you want to try your guns out right now? A little bit dry before
It's
we go
so
into
tempting,
mission.
but
Let's do it before we go into mission.
okay. I'm gonna move back a little bit. Let's test this out.
That looked nice.
Yup.
How did it feel against
They're not
compared
as
to the other
fast
ones?
as the other ones, so I've got to readjust to that. But still, your turn.
Yeah. I'm already aiming on this one. Ooh. That is actually nice as well. I was just hoping for like really automatic fire here. But either though I'm having not pushed the automatic fire button yet. But it's a really quick shooting rifle.
Shoot.
And by that it's quite nice.
And there's the hunting party. Incoming!
Ah!
Ooh!
And yeah, I do need a little bit of practice. Ooh! What's that? It's already the next attacking.
There's another one. Whew.
That's
Wasn't
that.
expecting that.
Yeah, that one quick. As you said, I was hoping now we gonna. Oh, there's more! Oh, I'm not hitting anything if I run. Okay, that shoulder warrior seems to still be okay. And you're gonna stay there. There's more. Or is that just someone randomly in the area?
Well, no, it says incoming, so.
There on the other side.
Ooh. Whoa, where did those?
From the other side of the camp. I think we're actually supposed to stand in the middle of the camp.
Oh.
Well, you're right. We should now protect those people, those warriors.
There's more coming.
Yeah, no. Just watch the
On
other side. There we go.
I love being able to shoot that far now.
And I can perfectly work together now with you giving a little bit more damage per shot, but not shooting as quick.
Incoming.
So I think together we cannot be really stopped by those.
Ah!
Oh, here they are.
Where the?
Unless they spawn immediately in front of us.
Whoa.
There's more. Or maybe just...
I think that was just one of the other ones, but cool. They can die too.
Yeah. Is there more incoming?
I don't know. It just seems to be going on a while, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's nice.
Yeah.
I don't complain. It's like the first mission where it feels a little bit like, yeah, we do have the means for it. Get them going. I think that's it though. Kill the salvagers, it still says though.
Yeah, hasn't updated.
Maybe we have to go to the middle part now. But I'm gonna
Let's
take out these ones first. Maybe we actually do have to loot those attacking.
I don't know.
I have no idea what triggers the mission to go
I
into the
can't
next
loot
now.
that.
Let's
It'd be rude.
shoulder kill.
It would really suck if this was glitched or something.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't. There we go. We just had to stand in the middle. Where the actually quest marker was. I think you usually... This mission went a bit weirdo here. Usually turn up here in the middle and defend off from here.
Yeah.
And then that's where there goes...
Yep.
No, that's a shoulder kill.
Boom.
Okay. Is that actually something? No. That's just decoration here on the floor. This car actually... Yeah.
Yoink.
Ooh.
Oh.
There's more. Okay. Well, that's
I'm
it.
sorry, whilst you were bent over, like, doing the car, this Chota warrior was standing sort of behind you with
And
her
you're
stick thing.
implementing. Oh
It
god.
did look a little bit like she
Oh
was gonna.
god. It's only you who can come up with this kind of thoughts. I guess you should have made a screenshot and we could put this as the episode's thumbnail. Me
That
getting
wouldn't look
rammed
very
a
good
stick
on
in the
my
ass
screen.
from a Choda warrior. Really an unpleasurable thought though. Where we left our horses, I think
Over
it's just
here.
over there. And if you don't gonna grab it, I'm gonna get the junk metal here.
Yeah.
Junk mail. Junk mail. The spam mail here is for me. Maybe if you have enough spam mail, you can make a chainmail or something out of it by crafting. Okay. Though before, whoa, I'm gonna get off the horse for now, because I think we should stop the episode here
Okay.
and tease our viewers a little bit, because we do now have the means to go to this huge scorpion and
Yay.
kill him here in Odenville, and how that gonna turn out if we survive that, you're gonna see in the next episode.
So until then, bye bye.
Good night and good fight.